All right, I want you to picture this. You're sitting in your Spanish speaking exam. The clock is ticking. Your teacher has just asked you a question. You're trying to answer, but your mind has gone blank. You have nothing. Nada. Sound familiar? Well, not anymore. In today's video, I'm going to give you a seriously game-changing hack that's going to help you memorize your answers faster, recall them better under pressure, and sound more natural in your exam. Goodbye robotic memorization. Goodbye panic. Hello confidence. Listos, vámonos. So, what is this game-changing technique? Well, it's flashcards. But not the super boring read and recite kind. We are going to supercharge these flashcards so that all you're writing down is the first letter of every word of your answer. Simple? Yes. But powerful? Absolutely. Here's how it works. Okay, so I just want to show you an example of what I consider to be good flashcards. So we've got two questions. We've got question 1 and we've got question 2. And we have 2 flashcards for each one. And the reason we've done 2 is so that, well, 1, if we show you the first one, you've got the question in Spanish and the English translation. And then on this side, I've written the English and the Spanish in full. Okay, then on this card, we've got just the first letter of every word. So writing this out is first of all going to help me make sure that I am processing my answer. I'm probably going to need to read this a few times. I'm going to need this to help me before I can get to this point. But also I can use this card then to have somebody test me. So when I'm confident enough that I can use this on its own, I can sit down with a parent or a sibling or a friend and I can give them this card and they can check that what I'm saying is correct. Okay, and then here, this I've broken down sentence by sentence just to make it a little less overwhelming. And the final thing I have done is I have highlighted, so past tense at the top. It's really important that you know what tense your question is in. And also just so that you can identify that every topic has got the different tenses in it. And then I've highlighted all of my key verbs, okay? So I know that these are the things, my most important non-negotiables in this answer, or that I need to say these words correctly. Obviously, I want to say it all correctly, but these are the most important words because they are what guarantees that I get my ticks against the past tense. And I've done the same again here just to remind myself these are my really, really important verbs, past tense words. I really, really want to make sure that I remember them. Okay, then I've just done the same, but this time it's future tense. So we've got the answer in Spanish, the answer in English, future tense highlighted, and then my future tense words, the ones that I absolutely want to make sure that I can remember, are in blue. And then again, we've done the same. I've highlighted, so I've done it sentence by sentence again. These sentences are slightly longer, and I've highlighted the first letters of the most important words that I need to know. So hopefully you find that helpful, and somebody else who is testing you would also find it really helpful to have all of this information so that they can hold you to account and really help you revise properly. So why is this technique so effective? Well, here are 3 main reasons. The first one is that your brain loves patterns, and these first letters of each word are just enough information to help jog your memory. 2, you are actively recalling. So instead of just passively reading, you're making your brain work harder, which means you're strengthening your memory and you're less likely to forget. And 3, you're building fluency. You are less likely to have unnatural pauses, to forget keywords, and in general, your answers just flow better. So this trick really does help make the answers stick in your mind so that by the time exam day comes, you are ready to smash it. All right, now let's put this into action. So grab your flashcards, start with the answer, the full answer on the card. Read through it a few times. Once you're feeling confident, move to the card that has just the first letters of each word. Read through it a few times until you've built up confidence with just the first letters. And top tip, when you're writing these flashcards, write them in pencil. And then as you build more confidence, you can rub out some of the letters that you've written. Then let's make it fun. So set yourself a timer and see how quickly can you recall the answer from just the first letter of each word. Drop your times in the comments so I can see who has the fastest recall. So that's it. A super simple, effective, and stress-free way to improve your Spanish speaking skills for your exams. Good luck, I hope it goes really well. And if you find this useful, don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time for more exam hacks. Hasta la próxima semana!